Water and mold damage in your home or business can be a battle that needs to be faced head on. Luckily, there's a company right here in the Tampa area with veterans at the helm who are ready for combat. Let's watch.
VetCor is a restoration company. We help solve water and mold-related challenges, other things like fire damage, temporary roof tarping, duct cleaning, things like that, in commercial and residential properties. But the thing that makes us different and unique is that we do it by primarily deploying veterans of the U.S. military. I am a retired Army officer, Army engineer officer. I went to West Point and graduated in 1990, spent 23 years on active duty. I had 4 combat tours in Iraq. The founder of the company, David Howard, is the guy that originally hired me to start, so it was his idea. And he wanted to do something to assist veterans. At the time, back in 2013, the veteran unemployment rate was remarkably high. From that point forward, it's just taken off. When you think about it, when's the last time you had a service call of any kind? And what did they tell you they were going to be there? Typically, you hear like 8 to 12 or 4-hour window. We don't give time windows. We give times. And for veterans, showing up on time is late and early is on time. And so those types of things, those values, just make it a great fit for veterans.
VetCor specializes in water damage mitigation, mold remediation, fire and smoke damage mitigation, deep cleaning and disinfecting, hurricane and catastrophic event response, and more.
Just about any type of service that would require an insurance claim. Scott and I like to say it's science, but it's not rocket science.
Well, mold can be a problem. Mold is really a result, secondary damage from initial water loss. Mold is part of the normal ecology of any particular home, but when an event occurs that causes elevated mold spores when the conditions are right, well, then it can cause adverse conditions to the indoor air quality. So it's important to keep that in check. As a licensed assessor, I can tell you that visually means nothing. It's not mold unless it tests positively for mold through formal testing. It can come in a variety of colors, different types of mold spores, and there are many come in different colors, shapes, the way they will appear, what causes them.
They do it with the use of the latest technology and skills learned while in the military.
My time in the military, as a young engineer, I spent 23 years total. The last part, really the senior years of my military career, were in operations. And my role as the Chief Operating Officer in Team VetCor is to establish the policies and procedures and training and methods for our technicians to use when they perform mold remediation or any of our emergency services. Technology for mold remediation is pretty simple. It is a process. So when there is visible microbial growth, and it's identified positively as microbial growth, our first responsibility is to remove that from the home, remove it from the interior environment. That's typical tools of the trade, removing damaged materials. All the while that we do this, we have engineering controls in place to prevent cross-contamination for uncontaminated areas. That includes HEPA, high-efficiency particulate air filters, to create negative air pressure, to contain the area, and HEPA-Vac. So we use a HEPA-Vac to vacuum up all the particles and sanitize essentially the entire affected area. So the processes are the same, whether it's a commercial loss or a residential loss. Some of the equipment might be a bit bigger that we use and more geared towards commercial losses, but the procedures for mitigation of a water damage or remediation of mold damage or fire and smoke damage, those procedures are the same regardless if it's commercial or residential. So we can handle both.
We started this business, first of all, the transition. We had to go to school and study a lot of things that are different than our military service. One of those is customer service. Even though we're service oriented, we never had to measure customer service in the military. So I studied the science of surveys, we developed the survey, and typically people won't fill out a survey after the fact. So what we do, create a simple survey, 10 questions, and we provide it to the insured customer as we're leaving, picking up our equipment, say, would you please fill this out? It takes about 30 seconds. As a result of that, 95% of our customers are exceptionally satisfied with the technician who comes to perform their service, that veteran.
And the best part is that they're here for you 24/7.
We can't predict when water losses or fire damage is going to occur in someone's home, so we have to be ready at all times. That really suits our military team members. It's in their DNA to help folks. And time is irrelevant. So it doesn't matter when it occurs, our teams are available 24/7 when the call comes.
VetCor is a company with a cause and a company on a mission. That's why they're now offering franchises to veterans.
Our vision is to become the premier private employer of veterans throughout the United States through our franchise system, and also develop the brand known for timely, quality, reliable service and the value of veterans. So now we offer franchises to veterans and their immediate family members. That's our target, but we'll offer a franchise, not sell, we award them, because it's got to be a good mutual fit for them and a good mutual fit for us, to franchises who embrace the same values that veterans do.
So we live and die by policies in the military, and we've taken that same process to establish the policies and procedures for our teams.
We're a company with a cause and a company on a mission, and what you get is people who show up fit, polite, on time, treat you with dignity and respect, explain what we're doing, take responsibility for what we do, but we get it right, we take care of the mission and our stakeholders always.
For more information about VetCor, visit vetcorservices.com. And of course, visit us at designingspaces.tv.